like? I'm like, she looked like one of those that fucking those creatures off that They Live movie. Word to every
Shit never is as bad as it seems. Fuck a lifespan, this is just one long dream.
How's it going, everyone? It's your man, Lost Disciple, the voice box of the underground YouTube, and welcome to Storytime. Today's story is gonna be a little bit more on the creepy side. I'd say this would be more like a creepypasta type of thing, because this is not a funny. Well, it's a funny story, but this actually legitimately scared the shit out of me. I remember this day like it was fucking yesterday. All right, now this was recent, not super recent, but I'd say within the last 2 months. I don't remember what day exactly, but it was definitely something around. Like, it wasn't that long ago. And it basically, right, I had to go to the grocery store. I had to go grab a couple things from the grocery store. I forgot exactly what it was. Oh, I had to get a new mop. Yeah, I was going to the grocery store. I had to go buy a new mop to go mop the house, because the mop that I had before was starting to get all stinky. It was just time for that mop to go away. So I had to go to the store and buy a new mop. And the day was basically like an average day. I'm certain. I think I might have had just gotten out of work that day. No, I had the day off. I actually had that day off. And I had that day off. I was cleaning my house, and that's when I was like, let me get a new mop before I clean, because I don't want to use a dirty mop and mop the floors and shit. I was like, I might as well go buy a new mop. So I go to the grocery store. I go to Walmart, actually. And you know what they say about Walmart. Sometimes you just see the craziest shit at Walmart. That is very true. You do see some pretty crazy shit at Walmart. Whether it be people walking around in them Cookie Monster pajamas, land whales, what they call them, and just overall sometimes some just straight ratchetness. I think it's safe to say that everyone here can agree that it just seems like Walmart is low income. There's nothing wrong with that, but I feel like people generalize everyone that goes to Walmart as like low income or something. I don't know. I've seen like this chart that was like ranking it, and Walmart was amongst the lowest. Target's kind of up there, and then it was like Trader Joe's and Whole Foods, whatever. Like this fucking caste system of grocery stores I've seen somewhere. It might have been on Instagram or something. But anyway, point is, you see some shit at Walmart, all right? And today just so happened to be the day where I seen some fucking shit at Walmart, all right? And not just your average shit. I'm talking about like the corn one that rips your ass apart when you're trying to squeeze it out. That kind of shit I seen at Walmart. So as I'm in the mop aisle, right, I grab the mop that I want, and I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta get my dog some flea collars and shit, because it's starting to get nice out. So I walk over to the dog aisle to start looking at stuff, right? And this lady, remind you, I probably should have say I did take a trip to Benjamin City before I walked into the Walmart, okay? I did take a quick trip to Benjamin City, but I still was aware of what the fuck I was doing, okay? So I'm looking at the stuff for the dog, the dog tick shit, and I'm like, you know what? I could just get this stuff at Petco. And this lady, this older woman, right? She was trying to walk by, and she she was coming into the aisle, I think, and she almost hit my cart. So I seen her out of my peripheral vision, because I'm still looking at the tick stuff. So I move my cart, and she almost bumps into it again. So I kind of make subtle eye contact with her, and she's like, oh, sorry, something, like mutters it kind of. And I'm like, oh yeah, no problem, don't worry about it. And I didn't process it, but she had that bitch looks scary, bro. She had no lips, word to everything. She looked like the colossal titan. She had no bottom lip, and her eyes just looked mad wide, word to everything. That shit looked scary as fuck. So I'm like, I didn't register it at first when I first seen it, because it was so quick, and I took a trip to Benjamin City, so and then as I'm walking, I'm like, wait a second, did she really just look like that? And I'm like, I'm not an asshole. I'm like, people have birth defects, certain things happen, accidents and shit like that, and I'm like, no way. She looked like that. So as I'm already done. I gotta get the fuck out of here. So I go, I check out, go out of the store, and it hits me. I'm like, you know what she looked like? I'm like, she looked like one of those that fucking those creatures off that They Live movie. Word to everything. I put that on everything. That's what that bitch looked like. She looked like one of them creatures, bro. And then I'm thinking about it. I'm in my car and I'm like, yo. And people are talking about that whole like demon fucking face syndrome thing now, where people could be like diagnosed with this weird syndrome that like warps people's faces into like demons or something. I don't know. I'm putting my head's piecing all this shit together, and I'm just like, bro, what the fuck? What if this is like what if this is some real shit? These like weird alien creatures. I was just like, bro, what the fuck is going on here? But yeah, nah, I seen that shit was real. That bitch was definitely something wrong. God bless her soul if she had an accident or something, but she scared the heebie-jeebies out of my ass. Like that shit that's always gonna stick with me. Real shit. And yeah, figured I'd share the story and like that face. I'm telling you, man, it was terrifying. More scary than the Jeff the Killer shit. Like, it's a scary story. Well, creepy story, kind of. I hope I like rattled your jimmies a little bit. Thank you guys for tuning in for today's story time, and I will see you, well, in the next video, but I'll see you in the next story time next Sunday. Leave a like if you like, dislike if you dislike it, and I will, like I said, see you in the next video. Peace out.